Alright, what's going on, Collectors? Optical 20 back for another video update, basically for the Gaems Sentinel G170. So our good friends at Gaems contacted me. Well, I contacted them first, but they noticed they watched my video and sent me an updated version, basically an upgraded version of the Sentinel. They saw my video and they said that I was using the earlier versions of the Sentinel. Eddie, who emailed me, was kind enough to send me the the new and improved version of the Sentinel. So let me just show you the difference. It's not that big of a difference, honestly, but surprisingly, the one that really impressed me the most was the bag. But I'll just show you the subtle differences. I mean, it's not a big deal if you got the older version, for example. I wouldn't have noticed it, but honestly, the fine folks at Gaems just was, again, kind enough to let me know the difference and sent me the updated version. Now I gotta return them the older version that I got from Newegg, but still, even had I kept it, I think it would have been okay, But again, thank you anyway. So this is the difference. One of the main ones is the handle. So you can see here, this is the newer version, and it's just straight. It doesn't retract or anything. I guess this is good because once you put in the weight, especially of the PS Pro, this becomes really heavy. And it's not like this older version can't support that, but you can see it kind of makes that sound. It was enough, honestly, when I was holding it, when I was using it. And it was great, but I guess the solid version would provide more stability since it's just one whole piece compared to this guy that kind of like the G155. And the other one that he pointed out was the harness inside, which we'll take a look. So I'll open this one up. Mind you, there's nothing inside yet, so I literally just got this in the mail. And this is the, don't do this, I didn't put the kickstand in. So let's focus a little bit here. So this is the newer version. Let me get my light. And so the newer version, I don't know if you can notice it. It has this bigger, I guess, bracket to hold your PlayStation or Xbox or Switch, compared to the older version, which has a smaller bracket compared to this one. I don't know if you can see it there. I'll get a little closer. Compared to this guy right here. So I don't know if, you know what, let me get the light a little bit closer there. Yeah, so there you go. You can see this one's just a straight shot, while this guy has some, it looks just, more tough. Looks like it can handle heavy PlayStation compared to this. But other than that, the straps looks the same. It has this rubberized material, which also existed on the older one. So those are the main difference, honestly. But I'll show you the one that just really blew my mind. I didn't know it was going to make that big of a difference. So let me show you the screen anyway while we're at it. So there's not a whole lot of difference when it comes to controls. And the screen, it still comes with that nice screen, beautiful design and everything. Just mostly structural is the difference between version 1 and version 2. Alright, so as far as accessories, they're both the same. They got the same controller, remote control if you choose to do so. They got basically identical power supply and the small USB cable. So version 1 and version 2, you wouldn't find any difference in that. So this is actually version 2, the one that I just got now. The difference is how you store them, is because on the version 1 you get this nice pouch, which you can store pretty much all of these things in here. However, on the version 2 that they sent me, you get this huge bag, which basically is, I don't know, twice the size of this thing. So what you could do is you can store more items, since you can't really store these accessories inside of the G170 because you don't want to damage the screen. So it fits perfectly in this small pouch. However, on this new one that I got, this would fit inside. Now, if you want to put a controller, a regular controller, that would still fit on this, even though it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit. However, on this new Gaems, look at how much space do I have. And not only that, especially when I travel, I try to bring in an extra power cord. This is for my PlayStation 4, so I don't have to remove it on the back of the TV. So I can put them all inside. The bag just slipped. And also, as far as controller, I normally use a scuff controller, which wouldn't fit in here. As you can see, it's going to be too big, but no problem whatsoever in this new bag. So you can store this. If you have a big headset, which I do, I'm currently using an Astro A40, that would fit in here too. All of these things would fit, and it's perfect when you are having a LAN party. You know, you can just put everything all in one place, and you can put this on your back, like on a backpack of some sort. Yeah, and everything's in here compared to this guy, which is, again, if you're using a regular controller, you have no headphones or anything, or you're just using, I don't know, just regular headphones, this would work. And the material is pretty much the same. It's this nice fabric. It's really thick, so it can hold weight for both. So, but this is the biggest, I guess, difference for me. All right, there you go, guys. This is just a quick comparison between version 1 and version 2. You know, it's really hard to tell once if you're buying this from outside of Gaems what you're gonna get. So I highly suggest you go straight to their website to make sure that you're getting version 2, because otherwise you might end up like me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with version 1. It's still a quality product. You're just not gonna get the big bag, which is I really love. As you can see here, I got a lot of peripherals on my PlayStation that I would love to use them when I'm doing LAN games. I currently have the game now on my TV here, but I just got accustomed into using my games. I don't know. There's something about it. I love this G170. Trust me. I've been playing this a lot now. I have my PlayStation exclusively here, but I kind of like put it on the TV the other day. My son wanted to play something, but when I was sick, I had a flu last week, played exclusively in here. You know, even though I was sick, you know, I kind of like still can game, but I don't want to go out in the living room, spread my germs and all that stuff. So I just love having this. But with that being said, I am aiming for the Guardian Pro. I'm gonna save up for that because I like to be mobile. I like to, you know, go around and just game wherever I want, whenever I want, you know. So I can go in my own corner of the house and just plug it in. I mean, there's nothing wrong with 170. Trust me, I love this thing. It's light, you know, whenever we're having a LAN party, it's great. But just for my own personally, I wanted the best. So I'm gonna save up for it, and hopefully I can review that maybe in the next couple of months or so. But yeah, that's my next target. I love this product, man. Can't recommend it enough. So again, thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to check out Gaems products, just check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.